Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Striding in, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First offering on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Baez has a play. One away. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Happ has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit down the line at first. Two out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. 1 out, nobody on. Ball even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And he'll step off and try again.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Count is 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this.
A swing and a miss. That retires. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Contreras might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Zobrist. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And he is in there. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he is out on the tag. So striding in, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. Chopper to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Popped him up. Altuve moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Now batting, Josh Reddick. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Reddick leads off second with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo scoops it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Coming to the plate now, Dallas Keuchel, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Darvish a check on first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And a check swing here, but he holds up. Here's Addison Russell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Bregman in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. In now, Yu Darvish. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Popped him up. McCann over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Happ giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. To short. There's Baez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Ready for another chance. Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Runner goes for second. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He swings and misses. Throw down.
No, he's in there.
Happ leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. The bouncer up the middle. Correa is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is stepping in. Brian McCann. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Russell is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike three. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a slider. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
This is in the air out to left field. Gonzalez waits on it. 2 down. Settling in now, Addison Russell. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game. And that. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dallas Keuchel. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Missed with a slider.
This is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Happ. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Here's Jason Hayward now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Right fielder.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth. And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hayward on at first, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Joe Smith enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-1 the count now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's on the move again from first. Got him swinging. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Into the box now, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on the swivel.
From the stretch, skied into very shallow right. Hayward has it in his sights, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Marwin Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball swung on. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-2, here it comes. And it's 1-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. No hits to this point. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in. At that plane right there, quality take.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. And that's the third out. Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Pulled toward right center field. Happ is after it. 1 down. Ready now, Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Joe Smith. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Fastball that just misses inside.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. The next hub up, Addison Russell. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Jason Hayward. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs. The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's out.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's George Springer, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Not in time as he steals second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Altuve stands at second with no outs. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. Pitch inside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Yu Darvish. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Albert Almora will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Slurred in there, strike 1. Almora is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Half with a 2-1 count now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. Cubs are down to their final strike here. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for. Is over. Performance kept